Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This next coming video we're going to be installing our new addition for Woody. Here we have a VS Racing first gen 88mm turbo with the T4 flange. I have a Huron 3 bolt-on kit. So I should have everything I need. The only thing I'm going to have to do a little bit differently is adjust some of the intake cold side. But yeah, we went to the racetrack last night for test and tune. Ran a little bit slower than I anticipated after we changed out the rear gears and a new intake. So I'm just not where I like to be. And the next test and tune isn't for another month and a half. So I figured we might as well throw in the turbo and then maybe a new torque converter, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, quick update. We got the radiator out, fans out, the exhaust is off. There's part of it right there. Don't mind that guy. We got the underneath cleaned up a little bit. It ain't perfect, but got a lot of the grime off, especially back there where the rear seats are. Do it again. Don't put your mouth on that. Alright, so we got the long tube headers off each side. There they are right there. I will say I needed almost all of the ground clearance to get them out, dropping them down and back. And I measured out I have 27 inches when the bumper's on to the floor. So if you plan on taking long tube headers off and you want to go through the bottom, you got to kind of wiggle them and finagle them and do the thing. But you're going to need about 22 inches to be able to drop it in the back. And I don't know if I would be able to pull it through over the top. But
oh, brother, this guy stinks!
We'll pull this, the exhaust in the box. Now we'll put that exhaust and we'll go ahead and try to install it. All right, well, sorry guys, I tried filming with my GoPro in a time lapse, but you just got me walking around and messing with the kid. But I got the turbo headers on. So now we're gonna get the crossover pipe in, see how that goes, and then from there we're gonna look at how I'm gonna route this hose and how I'm gonna route that one. Hopefully everything stays the same. I might have to figure out something with the top hose. And then what I just noticed is I don't have a return piece for the turbo. And there's nothing in the kit, and that's what I was walking around and looking for. So I don't have one of those, so I'll have to find one of those or order one. And then I was kind of just looking at the oil feed. Under here you can see I've got the cooler set up. But the cooler has another inlet and an outlet. One right there and one right there. So that'll feed oil to the turbo. But I just got to drain the oil so I don't make a huge mess. BDBD. Jippy, jippy, jippy. Yep, he approves. Looks like the alternator bracket will work. I don't think the alternator goes back. Oh, it does go back farther. Maybe the alternator bracket won't work. Let me try that out and figure that out. Alright, so we got all the cold side on. Alright, so we're coming up here. I am going to have to figure out how to clock the turbo. It's pointing up right now. It needs to be pointing kind of down. You can kind of see where the cold side ends. Where's my finger at? Right up there. So I got to clock that turbo. Comes up the intercooler. I think that's the blow off. Yep. Blow off valve here. Comes up into here. And this is the only thing. I'm short like a few inches, so
That's what she said.
I gotta figure out how, if I can bend it up, push it up to it, Or if I can just get like a small piece made that goes up to it. We'll see. We'll figure it out. No rush to get this done. The exhaust all fits and everything. Alternator bracket works. So we can keep that. I gotta put the steering column back together. I took some bolts out to get the headers off. I gotta reroute some of the oil cooler lines. What else? Radiator, that's what I wanted to see. So, as you can see, if this is in line, right there, see how close that is? Maybe like an inch or two, so I gotta find a way to push it forward a little bit more so I can get fans to pull air. I don't know if I want to have them in the front for push fans, but I also not sure. This might have to add some washers in here to bring this out a little bit more. I'm not running a hood, so I'm not really worried about it, but it looks like it all fits. I'm happy. So yeah, I'll have to, the exhaust, this flange is too small, so I gotta get this taken off to match that one down here. So I'll have to go somewhere to get that done. And don't stand up. No, 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 no. Where did I put that wrench? Stay here. Car. Yeah, did you hear a car go by? Wow, look at you. Okay, watch out, please. Oh, yeah? You. No, 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 no. No touch. No, no touch. No.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Alright guys, transmission's out. Haven't messed with the torque converter yet. I tried leaving everything connected so I didn't have to disconnect anything or make anything more laborious, and man, this is the first time using one of these. I'm sold. Recommending this to anyone who's got to pull their trans. I am sold. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull the flex plate off because we're gonna get the rear cover off, clean it up. I got new rear main seal and a rear cover gasket. So we're gonna go ahead and loosen up the oil pan just a smidge. So we're gonna loosen up the oil pan because you can see there's kind of some wetness coming on down here. So we're gonna clean that up. I think it's just the rear main. So we're gonna clean that up, put a new seal in it, and then put it all back together.